a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
The bits.
Welcome to The Bits, hosted by your favorite jam buds, Charlie.
And Robert, how we doing, Charlie? Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Robert.
You know, hey, I found this, you want to go for a joyride? That is...
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Oh, I was going to make an inappropriate sex joke, and I'm like, Mac has, like, as long as I tell Mac beforehand, I'm pretty sure he'd be fine with it. I don't usually bottom for people, but I mean, hey, we're going on a joyride.
Oh, you don't usually bottom for Mac?
I'm not going to answer this question publicly. Anyway, why the fuck did you say that with, like, an I know voice? Are you communicating with Mac? I'm outing myself completely, but, like, what the fuck? Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We are not here to turn into the Nezzy Classified podcast and then complain about why, like, Nezzy Classified doesn't get a reboot. We're here to talk about Season 2, Episode 2, Joyride, which premiered March 26, 2015. Hey, Charlemagne, did the postman bring us some post?
The postman did not bring us any post, but you know what we should remind the people of? We should remind the people that we have a Patreon now. We're really cool. We have the things. We also have a Redbubble where you can buy merch from us. All those things that I spent a long time working on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charlie, for doing like 90% of the work, and for me doing 10%, which is just using my really annoying voice to put stuff into the ether.
You also do all the editing for the podcast. I just make things look nice.
Yeah, and you're great for that, pal. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
That's fucking gay. Anyway.
We're gay. And we're gonna go for a joyride. Yeah, this episode. I feel like we've literally like gone back to like the moment where like all this shit is still on the beach. Like at the start of this episode. Everything is still here. We have to pick it all up. Because no one is gonna clean the beach.
We are doing community service. Is it community service? I mean, I guess it is community service. I was going to ask, like, is it community service if you're the one who's technically at fault here? And, like, technically speaking, Jasper is, like, at fault here, and, like, the Greater Diamond Society's at fault here, but they only came here because of the Crystal Gems. So, like, in a roundabout way, I'm pretty sure some bullshit judicial system would be like, it's actually the Crystal Gems' fault. So would it actually be community service if they were cleaning up their own mess? The answer is legally, yeah. Morally, also probably, yeah. They are servicing their community. And this has been Robert's thoughts, TM. I'm having too many of them.
Good job, Robert. Good job for having thoughts in your brain.
Where are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that, like, nobody else, like, goes to this part of the beach anyway. So, like, they were going to have to clean it up if they wanted to live there and exist there. And also keep the humans away from all the gem tech, because, like, that's the other reason why we gotta clean it up. It's like, get all the gem tech away from the humans so that they don't hurt themselves and other people. And while Steven is, you know, helping the gems do their cleanup, he's got his little shovel, the cool kids come over and they're like, hey, Steven, you want to hang? And he's like, no, I have to work. He's got a job now. He doesn't get paid for it.
Unfortunately, he can't elaborate further. Also, Pearl is like, hey, we should start looking for Paradise Escape Pod. That's, like, really important to do.
Wow, that was a Chekhov's gun, wasn't it?
Chekhov's pod.
A podcast.
I love how Jenny, like, the first thing Jenny says to him when she sees her is like, welcome back to Earth. And it's like, damn, bro, this kid has, like, trauma. It won't get recognized for another couple years, but he has trauma.
Yeah, he does. He really does have trauma involving not being on Earth and also many other things. And then later that evening, when Steven has, you know, finished doing what he could to clean up the beach, he's having a Robert moment. Oof, ouch, my bones. He's got calluses on his calluses.
This is the second time I've been called out tonight. How fucking dare you?
You're welcome. And then it starts raining pizza.
It's raining pizza. Hallelujah. It's raining pizza.
This is the second episode we've recorded in a row that involves pizza.
God, it's great. But at least this one is, don't worry, bro, this one is canon.
We're recording these out of order. Don't worry about it.
That's the magic of podcasting. Things are out of order. Time does not make sense.
Time doesn't
We
exist.
are recording in the past, which is our present, but you're listening in our future, which is your present.
As Sour Cream literally says to Steven seconds later, time is an illusion, man.
Time is a fucking illusion. It's fantastic. I love how, like, there's that stereotype from, like, I don't know, 80s movies or whatever for you, hey, wake up our friend to sneak out. You, like, throw a pebble at their window. But because they don't have pebbles, I guess, on a fucking beach, they throw pizza slices at the window.
Which is hilarious. And then Steven's like, pizza rain, but no pizza clouds.
I
like,
want to
that
say
lives rent-free in my brain.
I want to say back earlier to my It's Raining Pizza, hallelujah. Between raining men and raining pizza, absolutely I prefer pizza.
Yeah.
I'm sure when that song was written, you know, the men were better. They weren't. They were arguably about the same, which is still bad. But, you know, hey, there was hope. There was like, hey, it's raining men. We're all getting laid. Woo! That's the purpose of a lot of songs in that time. If they sound upbeat and they talk about like men or women or whatever, it's most likely about getting laid.
Yeah, as it is, as it do be. So Steven goes to check to see what this pizza is all about, and it is Buck and Sour Cream. They were throwing pizza. Buck wanted to see Steven laughing in the pizza rain, a reference which Steven does not understand because he's too young for this shit. And they're like, hey, you want to hang out now that you're not working? Let's go hang out. But we have to deliver this to Mr. Smiley. Even though they threw half of this pizza at his window, they're delivering the last 4 slices of it to Mr. Smiley. How rude of them.
I mean, hey, listen, it fell out. Listen, I saw a TikTok that was like a parody of like what Uber drivers do if you don't tip them well. And it's like, oh, here's how you eat, like enough fries so it doesn't look like you ate their fries. Oh, you gotta take a couple sips and replace it with water. Oh, like, and I'm like, God, aside from the astronomical costs of ordering through a fucking delivery app, that has unlocked a new fear in me. So if I ever do want delivery, I will say fuck it and I will go buy food. Get it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Maybe DiGiorno was better all along.
I feel like if people are posting about that shit, they need to, you know, not get hired by Uber.
Well, the person who was posting that was doing like a parody. Was doing like, oh, this is what Uber drivers do if they don't get tipped well enough. That being said, okay. I'm pretty sure if I go on TikTok right now and I look up like Uber drivers being assholes, I will find plenty of Uber Eats drivers being assholes, being like, wow, they didn't tip me. Well, guess who's not getting their sandwich or whatever.
I didn't get tipped well, and I was not rude to my customers.
That being said, hey, fellas, with the times coming upon us and the prices increasing, stock up on beans. Beans are versatile. You can season beans and make a bunch of different dishes. I bought a fuck ton of lentils, and I'm going to buy a fuck ton more lentils every week I go to the market. Lentils, black beans, kidney beans, it's all delicious. You'll fart a bunch, but it's full of fiber and protein. It'll keep you full longer. We're coming up on times where things are going to be expensive. Why? We don't got to say why. You know why.
Beans. Nothing but beans. I can't go into insolence.
Speaking of beans, these kiddos get in Jenny's car and they start talking about their family issues one by one. Hell yeah, we love sneaking out at night with the homies, and then like I think 80s movies got it all wrong, where they're like, oh yeah, you sneak out with your friends and then like you do drugs, you get drunk, you have sex, you do a bunch of illegal crazy shit. No, you like vent with your friends about how shitty your life kind of is, and then you accidentally discover aliens.
That's honestly more likely to happen, I think, than any of the shit that happened in 80s movies. And so we go around the table. We got Sour Cream dealing with his stepdad, who doesn't want him to be a DJ, wants him to be a fisherman. Buck's dad, who's like putting expectations and shit on him. And he's like, but I'm the mayor's son. Wait, okay.
Wait, but Charlie, who's his dad?
The mayor? Oh my God.
What's his name?
Mayor Dewey. And then Jenny's complaining about having a sister. And then Steven is like,
not
I have
not
trauma.
even. Hold on, not okay. Yeah, we're gonna get to Steven's trauma in a second, but it's not just that Jenny has a sister. She has a twin sister, and that's a common like trope identity crisis. Being like, hey, if I look and sound exactly like someone else, like how do I derive my own personality and who I am? What does I versus her mean? If we both look and act and sound the same, but we have to have different personalities to be differentiated as two different people, what is truly the soul is being asked. If you really break it down, if we really want to go into like over analyzing this cartoon, the four problems at hand, we have capitalism, politics, identity, and family.
There you go. There you go.
The four horsemen of the apocalypse, really.
Oh dear. Oh dear, it really is the apocalypse. Anyway, so Steven has trauma.
Bitch, me too. The fuck? You're not special.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, people are trying to kill me because they think I'm my mom, and maybe I am. We went to space, they kidnapped me, they punched me, and the gems are like, you know, feeling a certain way about all of this and maybe blaming me. It's a
The
lot.
the only thing these three derived from that was A, he has trauma, B, he's his own mom.
Yeah. We need has someone not done a what's the word? Where you cover of a song. Has someone not done a cover of the song I'm my own grandpa, but I'm my own mom for like Steven Universe? Has someone not done that? Please tell me it exists. It should. It probably should. And then this is when they see the weird light in the distance. Because if we're gonna find aliens, where else are you gonna find it? But in like I don't know. Are they actually in farm country? It looks like they're in farm country.
They're in a wheat field, which is like, yeah, hey, fellas, crop circles, am I right? Insert laugh track here.
Listen, this is a real, actual crop circle that they find, though. Because somehow, when this thing crashed, it made a weird sigil in the ground and, like, cut the ground a million ways to Sunday.
A million billion ways, as it does, as is the way of the Lord. So yeah, they notice like the glowing weird stuff. Paradox crash escape pod is right there. Steven is like, hey, that looks like Paradox crash escape pod. A, be careful, that Paradox might be in the area. B, let's call the crystal gems because they are worried fucking sick about this. To which the cool kids are like, nah man, let's take some selfies in front of it. I got stickers. Which, yeah, this was like at the beginning of when your super duper cool smart camera phone could like do wacky little things on your phone camera to make it look like you had sunglasses on or a bow tie or there was a rainbow or whatever, or like you can put like a little wacky border around the photo you took. This is revolutionary for the year 2015.
So cool.
Totally radical, tubular, my guy.
Absolutely. Yeah. The fact that Steven immediately is like becoming responsible person amongst this group, like it's really showing like the change in him throughout the show, I think. But he eventually does get sucked in by the funny stickers. So they take a bunch of cute pictures as friends. There's some roses. There's like a thing that says bad girl. And then Jenny's like, "Wait, Steven, you should get inside of it. Even better. You gotta do that." And what happens when he gets inside of it? What do you think? It reacts to him being a gem.
Yeah, and it activates and it walks around like a little. It walks around like the fucking the ball thing from The Incredibles.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say it's just like the Robonoids, the Paranoids.
Yeah, it's just a bigger paranoid. And then Steven like accidentally fucks with the controls and accidentally puts it into like use all the lasers and explosions mode.
For some reason.
Which is bad because lasers and explosions can kill the cool kids. And it almost does a bunch of times. And then finally, because the lasers and explosions mode made a lot of lasers and explosions make noise, the crystal gems find the humans and the big paranoid.
Yep. That they do. Also, when this is happening, it looks like Steven is like he's in some weird liquid. It's the same weird liquid that came out of the Paranoids that I'm pretty sure we called cum.
Yeah, we're not going to call it cum now because that is a child.
Yeah, now it can be toothpaste again. So he's existing within the toothpaste.
He's going to have minty fresh breath.
That he is. I want to know how he can breathe in there. That's so weird.
It's also going to burn everywhere. I don't know about you, but like toothpaste, if like you leave it on a part of your body or like scrub it into a part of your body, burns. How do I know? Don't ask.
Okay, I won't. So the gems start attacking this thing, thinking that it is Peridot inside attacking the cool kids, and they're not like holding back whatsoever. As Garnet's like, she's probably like injured or something. Don't hold back, gems. So they're really going at it. This is adding to Steven's trauma.
They really are war criminals. They think to themselves, she's probably in there hurt. Unleash everything.
Yeah, seriously. And it takes until Jenny like stands directly in front of Garnet as she's about to smash this thing. It's like, Steven is in there, guys. You're not listening. He's inside of it. That's not Peridot. The child's. And then Garnet cracks it open like an egg, literally.
And Steven is the yolk.
If you pause it at the right time, you can literally see like Steven looking like, what the fuck? I just cracked open like an egg.
You're gonna crack this person like an egg and fold him like an omelet.
Yeah.
Initially, the gems are like, what the fuck? Why were you in that? And then the cool kids step up for him and they're like, listen, he's traumatized. He's his own mom. Give him a fucking break. And the crystal gems are like, you know what? You're right. Let's give Steven a break. Steven, you are ungrounded from TV.
Yay! Officially ungrounded. He can watch TV again.
And he doesn't have to wait 1,000 years.
Good job, guys. Good job. He can be a kid.
Yeah.
Woo!
And then the episode ends with the gems and the humans and Steven all taking photos together using the wacky, cool photo filters from the far-off year of 2015.
Also, there are glow sticks because it's sour cream, and of course he's gonna have glow sticks.
That's how that episode ends.
And also, the entire time, sour cream is obsessed with throwing rocks at this thing, this little ship. It's so funny. Whoa, we gotta go somewhere, Robert. Where are we going?
To hell. Or the Crystal Temple trivia, whichever.
We're gonna go do some trivia at the Crystal Temple. So Sour Cream talks about his stepdad, who seems to be Yellowtail. Whoa, this is our first like confirmation about that, I guess. It was hinted by Rebecca Sugar before the episode that Sour Cream and Onion were somehow related. Sour Cream is later confirmed to be Onion's half-brother.
Peridot, Lapis, and Amethyst can be seen in the background for the promo art along with Steven and the Cool Kids. This is similar to the school theme of the promo art of The Test, Maximum Capacity, Open Book, Historical Friction, and Catch and Release.
Yeah, once again, it's the cute little like anime themed promo art. We love that. The Cool Kids take a picture with the crystal gems and seem to resemble each other. Buck resembles Garnet, Sour Cream resembles Pearl, Jenny resembles Amethyst.
It's a metaphor. You take the killing thing and you put it now. Steven reveals that he has become uncomfortable talking about his mom with the crystal gems because he feels that they blame him for her not being around anymore, due to her relinquishing her physical form to give birth to him. This is likely due to the events of Rose's Scabbard, during which Pearl lashes out at Steven amid the crystal gems' resurfaced tension and grief over Rose's absence.
Yeah, so it's like Pearl literally said that. The way Steven reacts to the escape pod as it is filled with a breathable liquid is very similar to a scene from Mission to Mars, a sci-fi film from 2000, as well as the character Shinji Ikari's reaction in the 1995 anime Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Holy shit. Buck telling Steven he only wanted to see him laughing in the pizza laughing in the pizza rain is a reference to Prince's popular song Purple Rain.
Buck tells Steven, we were about to go chill the parking lot and freak out some squares. In the 1960s, a square...
Are they really gonna tell you what a fucking square is?
Refer to someone who clung to repressive, traditional, stereotypical, one-sided, or in-the-box ways of thinking. The term was used by hipsters in the 1940s, going along with the fact that the cool kids are very open to freedom and thinking open.
In the overhead view of Stephen and Jenny's race, a crop circle can be seen as a pattern similar to the flare Stephen accidentally sets off. Crop circles are commonly associated in the real world with alien visitation and UFOs.
No way! Continuity. Stephen is digging up the debris of the gem warship from the events of the return and jailbreak. Garnet explains to Stephen that having the records of the warship lying around is too dangerous, not wanting any humans to hurt themselves while handling gem technology. Unbeknownst to her, at the end of full disclosure, Ronaldo was seen dragging away a piece of the warship.
Bum,
Oops!
bum, bum. Wreckage of the gem warship is seen in the title card, a pattern that started in full disclosure.
Stephen's black eye, caused by Jasper in the return and first seen in jailbreak, has fully healed. Good job!
It is confirmed that Peridot had made it to Earth, although her precise current location is unknown. Her escape pod is revealed to have landed near Beach City.
Garnet ungrounds Stephen from his punishment from fusion cuisine. This is the second time she ungrounds Stephen, the first time being in Ocean Gem.
After being knocked out inside Peridot's escape pod, Stephen accidentally knocks into a panel shaped like a yellow diamond, which sends up a diamond-shaped flare, possibly signaling Peridot and Jasper's superior, Yellow Diamond, who was mentioned in the return.
Fuck. Oh. Amethyst mentions Stephen rescuing her and the other gems and their subsequent escape from the gem warship during jailbreak. Who are we giving our Pearl Point to in this episode?
Can I just yell into the void and that's my Pearl Point?
I mean, supposedly? Maybe?
No. Here, I'm going to give my Pearl Point to bonding over your trauma with friends while sneaking out at night.
I want to give it to the wacky photo stickers that Jenny has. Like, I love the ones of like Earth Forever and Bad Girl. I think those are very cute.
They're revolutionary from the far off year 2015. What is the question of the episode, Charlemagne?
Oh boy, what is the episode? What is the question?
Well, the episode is Joyride.
Yeah.
You ever go for a joyride? No. Actually, I mean, that's the difference. Like, you ever do anything stupid, like do donuts in a parking lot or something?
Yeah, you ever do some stupid car ride with your friends? Maybe late at night, you know? What stupid shit have you got into with your friends?
One time, me and a couple of friends walked through the local park at night, and it was a park in Queens that was famous for people getting murdered in routinely. Like, every other day, the news would be like, another dead body has been found in the park. And we were just walking through, fuck it, why not, like 2 a.m, and then suddenly we heard a noise, and all of us ran as fast as we possibly have ever run in our entire lives back to my house. And then we found out that, like, approximately 45 minutes after we had run, the area in which we had run away from, a dead person was found the next day.
I don't think I can top that. I don't think I can top that.
Now that we have sat in uncomfortable silence, Charlie, thank you so much for recording a podcast with me.
Anytime, my dude. Anytime. I also have blocked out entirely any weird shit that I've gotten into with friends besides the shirtless parties in college. That's all I got for you today. But,
shirtless parties are fun, I guess.
Yeah, they are. Hey, Robert.
Yeah?
If every podcast were perfect,
we wouldn't have the bits. Yeehaw!
Why are you a cowboy?
I don't know.
A cow person? A cow?
A cow. I love how we both said it at the same time. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Get the fuck out of my cabin.
You can follow this podcast socials at thebitssupod on Instagram and Tumblr. You can send a message to our Diamond Line through thebitssupod@gmail.com. If you'd like to support us financially, join us at our Patreon, patreon.com/thebitsu. By becoming a patron, you can join the Deus Ex Media Discord server, where you'll be able to chat with us and other listeners about Steven Universe, or whatever else. Our $5 patron tier also gets you access to Steven's Room, our monthly bonus show. There, we'll be talking about a wide variety of topics, which usually have something to do with Steven in some way. No promises.
You can check out our merch store, The Bits SU, on Redbubble to find custom designs made by yours truly. Or if you cannot or do not want to support us financially, we'd really appreciate a rating, a review, or even letting your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. It really helps. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws.
You can find me, Robert, at the Damn Meme Page on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky. If you want to have more from me, check out my YouTube channel, also called The Damn Meme Page, where I make videos mainly about Percy Jackson, but also sometimes other fun stuff. The Bits is proud to be a part of Day6 Media, which features great podcasts like Content and Capable that follow Sam as he tries to figure out what it truly means to adult.
Have you ever gotten so distracted in Stardew Valley that you forgot to sleep? Have you realised that you have a whole room in your house full of dolls? Or have you even bored your friends to sleep talking about your passion? Well then, Content Capable is the podcast for you. Join me, Sam, as I chat to people passionate about what they do, asking questions about how they fell in love with their passion, what they do, and how it interacts with their day-to-day lives. Catch the podcast every Monday as I find out what makes someone tick, all while gleaning interesting and insightful life lessons along the way. There'll be laughs, a bit of crying, a whole lot of conversations, and we learn just a little bit more about the world around us.
Dave X Media.